This is something that we've been seeing has been becoming an issue, and this issue is affecting our marriage. Hey, welcome to the You Me Us Together podcast. We're so happy you're here. I know that sounded like I was questioning it.
Some of us more than others, I guess.
No, we are happy.
Yeah.
You don't have to try that hard, okay? Anyway, today we are going to talk about more of an honest subject. Normally...
We're not normally honest.
Well, it's going to be... Let me explain, okay?
All right.
Normally we have an outline that we follow.
Yeah.
During our podcast, there is no outline today. There is no outline. So...
just an inline.
And it's not some like a topic that we're trying to just discuss. It's just a thing we're going through.
Ooh.
And we're assuming other married couples go through the same thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What is it?
All right.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Here's the thing, okay?
All right. Give me the thing.
We struggle because we are human beings. All right? And our marriage struggles. If you ever tell me that you don't have struggles in your marriage, I will probably laugh in your face.
A tee-hee.
Not to be rude, but I don't believe that one bit.
Yeah.
One bit.
Not even this much.
No, not at all. Because we all have struggles. So.
I think we're okay.
Okay, we're going to be honest and open about one of the struggles we're dealing with right now, which is trying to find balance in our lives.
Yeah.
I
have balance. Cambria has less.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
Okay? But what I mean by balance in our lives is, I feel like since this new year started, 2023,
yep,
our lives just got extremely hectic.
Yeah.
And
we started a lot of new stuff.
Yeah. But I cannot figure out how to balance work, extended family, you and me family, small groups, church, am I missing anything? Dogs, our house, food. I can't figure it out. I can't figure out how to balance all that together.
Yeah.
Are you struggling with balance too? Or maybe it's just a me podcast?
I'm struggling more with making the right choices. That sounds bad. I'm struggling more with I'm just gonna sit on the couch and be lazy instead of doing the dishes like I was supposed to. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
So maybe that's part of balance. I don't know. But I have more energy than I did at the end of the year. I'm ready to do more. I think. And so
that's good.
We just got to figure out what that is.
Yeah, I feel like I felt ready to do more, but then we just jumped into everything, and now it just feels like there's not enough time in the day to fit all of this in and give it all the time, everything the time that it needs.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like we're trying to start a business, and therefore we're neglecting our extended family because we're not spending as much time with them as we used to.
Right.
And
we used to spend a lot of time.
Yeah. I don't know, something in me feels like, oh, they're gonna feel so neglected and be like, oh, I'm not as important as your business, am I?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, something I'm really struggling with. You're struggling with a bit. And because we have all these things that are keeping our attention, our marriage doesn't get the attention that it needs either.
Yeah. Even though we talk about work is marriage content, but it's we just
yeah, but it's not the same. We're not intimately spending time together when we're working.
Yeah.
Although I love doing these podcasts with you and talking with you, but
it's just different.
Yeah, it's different.
Yep.
So
balance. How are we going to do better? Yes, breathing. That is number one. Take a deep breath. Everyone together.
I don't know. I just feel so overwhelmed by the amount of stuff right now, but I feel like I can't.
You didn't breathe with me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ready? Okay. Continue.
I feel so overwhelmed by the amount of stuff, but I feel like I can't. There's nothing to cut out.
Yeah.
There's nothing I'm willing to cut out.
Yeah.
And so it's like,
oh,
okay, we gotta figure out something, because I can't sustain like this even for multiple months.
Right. I have a good analogy.
Okay.
All right.
Let me hear it.
You're not making enough money, but you cut all the expenses that you possibly can, and you're still not making enough to make it through. And so it's like, well, eventually, I'm out of money. Eventually, we're out of energy.
Yeah. And I run low on energy a lot. Like, yeah. I need a lot more sleep and downtime than you do.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's number one. Better quality sleep, maybe, but just like getting to bed earlier, waking up earlier, so that we can start our day and it's like, oh, we're not starting our day in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there something I've heard people say, but I haven't actually looked up the research, that it's better to like go to like have consistent time when you sleep, like always go to the bed at the same time and wake up at the same time, and that's better for your health and your energy?
I think
Have you heard
consistency
that?
is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think some people can run on less sleep. They
That's
just
true.
are built that way.
I feel like
some
you're more that way
people-
than I am, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I can run on 6 hours of sleep. It really doesn't
I can
bother
run
me.
on 10. No, 8 or 9.
10
but
is like too
I'm,
much for you, almost.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just feel like you're like groggy all the time if you like get that much sleep.
If I get like 7 hours though, like by 2 or 3, I'm like,
You're just
I
done.
feel like I need a nap.
Yeah. Yeah, so so different people, but also some people are a lot more productive at night than in the morning. And so for them, scheduling it so that they go to sleep at midnight and they wake up at, 9, whatever, that's actually way better for them.
Yeah. We haven't been super productive in the evenings.
No, it's weird because we tend to like staying up and we have energy, but it's not like we don't ever make it a priority to work in the evenings, because that's when all of our activities are. That's when all that stuff is.
By the time we eat dinner, we don't do anything after that.
Right. Yeah.
And right now we've been going to bed at like 11:30 maybe average time.
Yeah.
And wake up like 8:30 or 9. And if you're done working by 5, and you wake up at 9, and then you still need to get up, get dressed, get ready, eat breakfast, drink coffee, and then you can finally get to work. It's like,
well, it's 11:30.
Like,
and
our day's done. And I feel like all the time we sit down, do a half hour of work, and then go eat lunch because it's lunchtime.
Right.
And so it's like, it just feels like a waste of time. So first thing I want to do is I want to start getting up earlier.
Yep.
I really struggle to get up, but when I do get up, I feel great.
Right.
When I wake up earlier. So when do you think's a good time to get up? Don't say 5, because I will not be okay with that, but we can work back to that.
A starting point we've decided on is 7:30 is what we're going to start with.
Okay.
That seems lame to all you people with real jobs, but that's what we're going to start with.
Okay, 7:30. If we're going to get up earlier, we probably need to go to bed a little earlier too, though. So aim to be in bed by 10.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
And then we can like read our books and then go to bed. I like that idea. All right, let's make it a goal.
Boom bang.
Shake on it. You're the most awkward man I know. I love
Why
you.
do you think we got married?
Am I the most awkward woman you know?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Alright. Do you have an idea of something else that we can try to implement to help ourselves through this?
We talked about dividing our tasks up for work better.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of the stuff we're doing right now is like we both have to be doing it like together, and it's just not sustainable because it's like you have events certain days of the week that you have to go do, and I have things that come up and it's like, well, I need to go do this, and then the other person's at home like, I don't know what I can work on by myself. There are some things that we can do, editing stuff is like not one of us has to be there for that.
Yeah.
But we may start like filming a few things that are less less of just both of us together. We may, I don't know. We'll have to think about it.
Trying to get ahead on things so we have a stack of things to work on.
Yes. Yeah, so doing a lot more filming ahead of time, stuff like that. Yeah.
Good one. I like that.
Yep. I think also intentional downtime, right? Because I think all of our tendency is my downtime is I'm going to sit on the couch and scroll through Instagram or TikTok or look at Marketplace or watch this TV show, right? I think intentional time, not that all of that is inherently bad, but I think like maybe we choose to play a game together, or we make plans with other couples, or we go on a walk in the middle of the day. Maybe that's something we really need to be doing. I don't know.
That's a good idea.
Some options.
Yeah. Just
stuff that actually feeds us, some stuff that rejuvenates us rather than just... Yeah. It's kind of my thought.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Something little I thought that might help me is picking my clothes out the night before. Because when I get out of bed, I'm just so cold. Like, the easy thing to put on is like
sweats or
like
whatever.
Sweats or something like that, like, but not something that makes you feel like you're put together and ready for the day. And then I have to re-change into my outfit for the day, and a lot of times I just don't even feel like doing it. Like, it took a lot of effort to put on clothes in the first place because I'm so cold, and then now I have to change again, but I'm too cold to just like stand there and pick out what I want to wear. Right. So I'm gonna try picking out my clothes the night before, and then I'm just there and I just put on.
I wanna have the dishes done before we go to bed.
It's a good idea.
Every night. I know it won't get done every night, but I just feel like it seems like there's been studies about like the cleanliness of your bedroom makes you sleep better.
Oh, we should make our bedroom cleaner then.
But I mean, our kitchen is like 3 steps away from our bedroom, and so it's kind of extends into this space. Yeah.
Another thing, I need time alone, like behind a closed door.
Right.
Has to be behind a closed door. Just me. I actually saw a TikTok on this recently, and I think I talked to you about this the other day. This girl was talking about how to still fill yourself up when you're in those really busy seasons of life. And she said, this may be controversial, but you don't need me time. And I was like, what?
Whoa.
I don't need me time? I thought I needed more me time. And that's how I was, gonna feel better. But she said, you don't need me time. You need Jesus time.
Right.
And she goes on a date with Jesus is what she calls it. Her me time is going on a date with Jesus. And she gets in her car and she drives somewhere and she just sits in her car and she reads her Bible and like does her devotion and journals and listens to worship music, and she comes back feeling so much more like filled up. And I know when I take time behind a closed door reading my devotional, my my whole day is better. My whole mood is better. So I need more Jesus dates.
Yeah.
Not me time. Jesus dates.
Yeah. You probably need a couple more Noah dates too.
Yeah. I do like me time. But I understand what she's saying. Like, you really need time with Jesus to be fulfilled, not just time with yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love Noah dates too. We could do more of those.
We could do more of those.
That'd be awesome.
I like Noah dates too.
Dates with yourself?
Yeah.
Where do you take yourself on a Noah date?
I don't have to go anywhere.
Okay.
I'm just here.
Okay.
It's like, oh, thanks, me.
You're cute.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But we do encourage people, find balance. Mm-hmm. Whatever that may look like, right? If you've got a 9-to-5, being intentional with the way you choose to spend your time when you get home, the people you're choosing to interact with when you are at work, stuff like that.
Yeah. This is something that we've been seeing has been becoming an issue, and this issue is affecting our marriage.
Yeah.
And that is not okay.
Right.
Our marriage is not worth any of these issues. Like, it needs to be a top priority.
Yeah.
And so that's why we are trying to attack this time. It's something we're going to have to learn. It's a new thing.
And everything we just said, we are not going to do all of it at once.
They're all just ideas.
Yeah.
And we can't even guarantee that any of them will work.
Yep.
We just thought, here's an issue. This is why it's a big issue. How can we try to fix this issue? And now we're going to actually try to fix it.
Actually, no.
So,
yeah. That's about it.
Yeah. Thanks for listening to us and our issues.
And our rants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else you have to say?
Let me think. We want to hear from people.
We do.
Yeah.
We want to build a community. We want this to be a safe place where we can all just be a community together.
Yep. We want to support other couples in their issues.
Yeah.
We want to encourage you in the new things you're trying to do to restore balance. So please reach out to us. We are happy to just be a part of your lives. That's the whole point of this. We want to just be involved with other people and really be able to encourage one another.
Yeah. And that's why we decided to do this podcast, because we wanted to set an example and just be completely, totally honest and open with you guys.
Yep.
Like, our marriage is not perfect. We have issues. We have so much stuff that we struggle with.
Yep.
And it's okay that yours does too. Everyone's does.
Yeah.
We want you guys to feel safe and comfortable with us, and like, you can come to us if you have any issues, and it's so much better to go through things with other people than by yourself.
Absolutely.
And the devil can attack you so much more easily if it's by yourself. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right. Well.
It's been real.
We got some things to work on. I should probably get to it.
Yeah.
Gotta go pick out my clothes for tomorrow.
Boom bang. Got 'em.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. See you guys next week. Thanks for listening.
Yeehaw.
Love y'all.